Hello, I'm Mona Santana. This is my daily gratitude list where I list and talk about 5 things I'm grateful for that hopefully you can relate to as well. Number 1, I'm grateful for cats. I think cats are super cute. I've always wanted a cat. It's just I've always had birds. They don't really go together. But I think they're so sweet and pretty, and I am really appreciative of their existence. I also really love Catwoman. You know, like the original Catwoman, Julie Newmar. I mean, how are you not grateful for Catwoman? But I love that image. I love the image of cats. I love the black cat. They've been around forever. You can go anywhere in the world and people have cats as pets. And I think we should be really grateful for cats, because cats are also, they're pretty easy to have around, because you just feed them and then they just do whatever they want. You know, they're not very needy. So I'm sure you're grateful for cats too, and you can find your own reasons for being grateful for cats. Number 2, I'm grateful for chrysanthemums. I think they're beautiful. It's pretty much my favorite flower. I give them to my mom always for her birthday or for Mother's Day, because they're called mums, and I call her mom. But I also like that they're just poofy and they come in all these different colors and they're really pretty, and I think they're a pretty unique looking flower, and I just really appreciate them. But anyway, I think they're pretty, and I like to be grateful for the things that beautify the world. There are countless things that beautify the world, obviously, but today I'm just thinking about chrysanthemums, and I think they're beautiful and I appreciate them. Number 3, I'm grateful for overcast days. I really appreciate a gray day, and I'm not in LA right now, I'm in London, but I was thinking about how pretty much I've always appreciated the gray days in LA, and typically they'd be in June, because we would call it June gloom. And I'm in London now, and there are lots of overcast days here, and I actually really like it. So you know, I like the sun, but I really love it when, you know, there's a sort of a filter, you know, and you can not have to wear sunglasses all the time. And I don't know, I like a gray day. And so I'm really, you know, grateful for gray days, and maybe you can be too. Makes you appreciate the sunny days more too. So if it's not your favorite weather, then you can appreciate it for the contrast and, you know, making you appreciate a sunny day more. Number 4, I'm grateful for music notation. Did you ever stop to think about how incredible it is that we have music notation? That you can hear music and write it down? That's bonkers, right? Like, you can actually hear music and then you can write it, and then you can read it and you can play it, if that's one of your talents anyway. But I was curious to know when we came up with music notation, and it turns out that it's been around since 1400 BC, and the first form of music notation was in cuneiform, which was way back in Babylonian times in what is modern day Iraq. And I just thought that was amazing that, you know, well, music is obviously something that's really important to humanity. And before recorded music, people would write music. And I mean, they still do, obviously, but they used to write the music. And so that was a way of recording the music so that the next person could actually play the song. And I just think that's amazing. I find it fascinating that we are able to write music. So I appreciate that. And also because growing up, I played piano and I learned to read music. So, you know, I thought it was interesting that you could hear a sound and then you could write a note. And, you know, so it's kind of a similar idea to speaking, but so it's a language ultimately. And I find that fascinating, and I really appreciate it. Number 5 sounds trite compared to written notation, but I'm grateful for rubber spatulas. Rubber spatulas are something that I use them all the time when you're like scraping a bowl, or when you're making scrambled eggs or whatever. And what did we have before rubber spatulas? I think it was a wooden spoon or something like that. I don't find them to be anywhere near as efficient as a rubber spatula. I know that sounds completely ridiculous to say, oh yeah, I'm grateful for rubber spatulas, but the truth is I use them, and I like to be grateful for all of the things that surround my life. I'm not sitting around all day long going, oh my God, rubber spatulas are the greatest thing ever. But they're pretty great, and I am grateful for them. And I feel like if you can feel that way more often than not, then you're actually contributing to your brain being capable of defaulting to a more optimistic way of looking at things in life. And that is a very valuable thing. And so practicing gratitude is the way to make that happen. And so this is why I do it, because I didn't used to be as optimistic as I am now. And I feel like the more I do it, the more I'm able to default to being optimistic. And so I kind of feel like if I can share this with other people, then hopefully that they can also default to feeling more optimistic. And so I hope that that is helpful to you. And so anyway, I want to thank you for joining me today. And if you've subscribed, I want to thank you for subscribing. And if you haven't, then I'd appreciate it if you did. If you want to continue to practice gratitude, which I would highly suggest. Or do it on your own. Whatever the thing is works, you know, as long as you're doing it, because it's really good for you, I swear. So I hope you're having a lovely day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!